you're a hater, haters everywhere we go, haters everywhere we go, haters everywhere we go, where we go, haters going down for the count, looking at the ground, I think you're a hater, I think you're a hater, haters everywhere we go, haters everywhere we go, haters everywhere we go, haters everywhere we go, where we go, haters going down for the count, looking at the ground, I think you're a hater, I think you're a hater, haters everywhere we go, haters everywhere we go, haters everywhere we go, where we go, haters going down for the count, looking at the ground, I think you're a hater, I think you're a hater, haters everywhere we go, haters everywhere we go, haters everywhere we go, where we go.
And if you was instead of hating, you'd be ballin' too. I know you seen us fallin' too. All the rich niggas is all my crew. Fuck it, they can't touch us if stuck up is what you call it, cool. Ooh, you should've seen when I came down in that. Black on black, cause it's gator haters face down on the mat. Splat, yeah, I can make a green nigga mad. Quick, fast, flash like 10 cash on this bitch. I can tell I'm a G by the walk in the stands. I play the game, make me talk in the stands. Watch how you talk when you talk to the man. If it ain't about bread, you talk to the head. I show you how to get rich. You got a weak arm, I'll show you how to pitch. Made so play, I'll show you by the hit. And tell the police I don't know about shit. Hey, God, I'm fly, something like the air. Ain't that something when it's stunting, man? It's nothing like air. Homie, hold it right there. Homeboy, I'm right there.
Haters going down for the count, looking at the ground. I think you're a hater, I think you're a hater. Haters everywhere we go, haters everywhere we go, haters everywhere we go, where we go. Haters going down for the count, looking at the ground. I think you're a hater, I think you're a hater. Haters everywhere we go, haters everywhere we go, haters everywhere we go, where we go.
I got one in the back, I got one in the front. I make them do what I say. They tell me say what I want, I tell them get your money, girl, and just stop breathing. Cause if it ain't about that dough, it ain't about me neither. See a gangster like myself, I get that paper and women. Man, your woman probably out there with some paper to give me. Listen, you're looking at a real pimp, ask my old women. And they'll tell you no remote, I control women. I'm a whole load, put me in the game, woman. If he ain't paying, then he shouldn't be playing. I'm saying, broke dudes only make jokes funny. I make more than I can fit in this quote, honey. Unquote, come sun soak with me, ma. Fly it down here and lay you up in my beach house.
Haters going down for the count, looking at the ground. I think you're a hater, I think you're a hater. Haters everywhere we go, haters everywhere we go, haters everywhere we go, where we go. Haters going down.
They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really dripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get to squeeze and leave a nigga. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really dripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get to squeeze and leave a nigga bleeding. Raw Molly got me all up in demon mode. I'm moving like I done put clean in my nose. Trying to catch me up, I can leave with some hoes. He standing straight up, watch I make him lean with this pole. Would've thought he was close, how that heat made him fold. Thought it was a game, he won't think no more.
His brain's gone, nigga.
It be exciting when I get to striking. Guns sound like thunder, hit you like lightning. Fight for your life, we don't do no fighting.
We really hit it, nigga.
We worse than savage, they calling us Vikings. Police be riding, we still be sliding. Told you we hitters, remember the time. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really dripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get to squeeze and leave a nigga bleeding. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really dripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get to squeeze and leave a nigga bleeding. How about I leave them holding like the Bible? AR-15, that's a high-power rifle. A in the army and assassinate rivals.
Break that shit down, nigga.
AK or anybody kill. Hop out, get the drilling and spilling. 7.62 gon' split 'em. FN, that's for any fuck nigga. You a plug, then I'm pulling up, nigga. You my lunch, eat these bullets for dinner.
5.7, eat 'em up, eat 'em up.
SK, smoke killer for show. Drum rounds and cripple ops straight go. I got them all, you don't want no.
I got all those shit, nigga.
They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for
What up? What up? What up? Peace and blessing to everybody out there. Dr. Key, she said she got a lot of work to do, so she might not make it. I'm gonna tell you what's really mad at her, though. She mad because them Chicago Bears got their ass whooped yesterday. That's all that shit was right there. She mad because Chicago took a L early in the season, but it's all good. Peace and blessing to everybody. Shout out to my nigga Terrell Davis in the building. All things big AMC FSG in the building. Salute to you. The beautiful Miss Joette. How you doing, Queen? Peace and blessings to you. The lovely Jab Queen is in here. Yeah, by the Vikes opening. Yes, sir. Mike Rhyme in the building. Salute. Brian the King Falcon. Big AMC FSG. My nigga Cash Crypto Gang. Where you been, pimpin'? Oakland LDTV. What's up, my brother? Peace and blessings to you. Peace and blessings to you. Dark Kent in this motherfucker. Peace and blessings. Peace and blessings. Hope everything's well with you. The beautiful and wise Miss Barbara D in the building. Salute, Queen. Hope everything's well with you today as well. Shout out to my nigga Slogan One, big AMCFSG in the building. Motherfucking slogan in the motherfucking building. Lee Jackson, what it do, homie? Peace and blessings. Peace and blessings. How you been, Ty? How your page coming along too? I'm glad you great, Miss Barbara D. You know, it's always good when you come through the building. Salute, salute. Shout out to all the queens that's in the building today. Salute to all of y'all. Let me ask y'all a question, right? Hey, guess what, Ty? I got my monetization back. Then I lost it again. I'm supposed to be getting it back again, though, but I lost it again. But I had got it back, then I lost it. But you know, hell, I don't even know what the fuck I did, though, for real, but you know, I don't know what the fuck I did. I'm supposed to be getting it back soon, though. Yeah, I'm supposed to be getting it back soon. But let me ask y'all all a question. Do y'all know where Bud Crawford and Canelo Alvarez took that picture at? Like, and people keep saying this shit is culture, and y'all don't know Turkey's culture and all this shit right here. Shout out to the beautiful Miss 2 Cent. Shout out to you, and shout out to the beautiful Always Bet on Black. How you doing, Queen? Hope everything's well with you. And I got the link pinned just in case some of the queens want to hop up here. They're always welcome. You know, this their show away from shows. They can always hop up here. I'm not letting them down other motherfuckers hop up here today. Not today. They know who they are. Two Cent, would you like to tell everybody where Turkey had Bud and Canelo take their picture at? I'm gonna see if the Queen Miss 2 Cent would like to tell y'all where they took their picture at. Openly called them Peckerwoods. It might have been, it should have been Turkey House Brian the King Falcone, because yes, Miss 2 Cent. Yes. Yes, 2 Cent. He got these motherfuckers facing off at the it's called the engagement fountain. Shout out to the beautiful Queen Miss Arena in the building. Where people go to propose at, this is where he got Canelo and Bud motherfucking facing off in front of the engagement fountain. Now he are yes, 2 cent. That's the engagement fountain. Now he already had them in some Brokeback Mountain type shit. He already had him in some broke type mountain type motherfucking tights and shit on some mountains. Like that was a subliminal with the mountain. Then he had that's what a lot of people make. That's what a lot of people get engaged at 2 cent. That's why I was laughing. I said, "Damn, 2 cent." But then he had Bud interlocking his fingers. Like Turkey is always on some fruity ass shit. It ain't the honeymoon fountain, it's the engagement fountain. That's what motherfuckers go to Vegas and be popping the question at. So I guess Bud popped the question, Canelo, would you be my partner in this match coming up? For better or for worse, for riches or for riches? My nigga GMS Vegas sit downs. What's going on, bro? Shalom King. Yeah, I know GMS. I know that's the Bellagio. But you know, right there in front of the Bellagio and in front of the NGM, both of their fountains, that's what people always propose at. Especially at 7 p.m. when the sun starts setting. You know that shit do the little motherfucking, it does the motherfucking little water dance. What I ain't gonna call it a water dance, but they got the water and it go off in front of like certain cadences. Like it's a pretty thing. It's a pretty sight. But I don't go to Vegas for water. I go to Vegas to motherfucking shoot them motherfucking craps, goddamn. Or motherfucking get on that poker table, goddamn. Anything else, I ain't fucking with it. I can't play blackjack in the table no more because, I got kicked out a couple of them for playing blackjack. So, it's kind of hard to get in there. But yeah. Shout out to my nigga LV in the building. I hereby dedicate the song I Want to Hold Your Hand by Beatles. Yes, he wants to hold your hands. Hell, and while you playing that, you might as well play the Bone Thugs and Harmony. Look into my eyes and tell me what it is you see. You gotta look into my eyes. Actually, slogan, they pushing that Greek and Roman shit. Cause the Greek and the Romans, come on now. The Greeks came up with a style so they could do it in front of everybody. They call it Greco and Roman wrestling. So it's the Greeks and the Romans. They call it, they wanted to make sure both of them could play, so it's called Greco-Roman wrestling. That's where two men get sweaty in some tights with no shirts, rub on each other, slam each other, and switch positions. And see, this is how you know, because in UFC they make you fight until it's a break. But in the wrestling, they make motherfucker get, bruh, what kind of sport is this? I gotta get down on my hands and knees, bent over on my hands and knees, and I gotta stand over and another man gets behind me to the side of me, and he gets to wrap his hands around my waist. Come on, man. Come on. Hey, 12 threes. Salute, King. I always try to spit a little knowledge, man. I always try to do it. That's why there wasn't no women in the Roman and the Greek armies. And that's why they fought so hard for each other, because they were fighting for their lovers. Brian King talking about, please excuse my hands. Like, I used to always wonder, they be like, break, break, break. Next thing you know, motherfucker get on his knees like Lil Wayne said, I like my girl's face south and her ass north. So basically, we got to sit there and do this. So you get on your hands and knees, and the motherfucker get right beside you. Yeah, all right. Like, yeah. But you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. You feel what I'm saying? That's all I can say. And the music industry, yes, they need to be pushing it, Brian, but the movie industry does it worse. Have y'all not seen that every Dark Kid? You said, why are we dragging Bud when he beats this man Canelo? No excuses, no snap, no crap. Actually, why can't we? I mean, the man hasn't been piss tested in 5 years for one thing, Dark Kent. For two, we seen what his power looked like at 154. So if his power just automatically just booms up at 168, what do you mean it's nothing? What do you mean it's nothing? Like, so this man goes from not being able to hurt nobody at 154 to knocking out the undisputed champion at 168? Do you listen to what you're saying, my guy? Shout out to my nigga Zulu Line, Desmond Johnson, and Light Skin Business in the building. Like, power just don't jump up in 1 year, my guy. It took James Toney about 5 or 6 years. It took Canelo about 4 or 5 years. Like, this man has skipped 160. But, like I said, exactly, Desmond Johnson. Like, motherfuckers don't even see what's going on, right? Check this out. Now, I ain't get a chance to see it yet, Miss Joette. But let me tell y'all something crazy, right? You would think, like Roy Jones, he's one of the greatest to ever put a pair of gloves on, right? Check this out now. I'm about to explain something crazy. Exactly, James Dunnigan. Size do matter. That's only in the bedroom, my nigga. But I'm about to tell y'all something crazy as hell, right? Check this out. Roy Jones, one of the greatest that ever put a pair of gloves on. When Roy Jones moved up in weight, did y'all notice that and shout out to the beautiful Miss 2 Cent making her debut. I mean, not no debut. Making an appearance. I said a fucking debut. What the fuck?
What up, y'all? Hey, let me know if my thing sound loud because I'm on my Bluetooth in my car and people be saying it's making a lot of noise or something. So let me know if it's making a lot of noise.
Shit, you sound like you on Verizon right now to me.
All right, cool. Key coming today?
Now she said she swamped at work. She said she'd do it to be real late for a few minutes. I told her don't worry about it.
Oh, okay.
She a little sick about that Chicago Bears ass whooping last night. She mad them Colts still whooped on Miami ass though. You know, Colts Nation. Shout out them Colts. Any Colt fans in here? You in good company. But 2 Cent, check this out, right? And 2 Cent, you a trainer as well because you train your kids and everything. And this is what I want fans to understand. Roy Jones, one of the greatest to ever put on a set of gloves, right? Check this out. As Roy Jones moved up in weight, his knockout percentage went down. Did you notice that 2 Cent? As Roy Jones went from 154, 160, 168 to 175 to heavyweight, did you notice that each time he moved up in weight, his knockout percentages went down? Did you know that?
Most people do.
But check this out. What did you just say, 2 Cent?
Most people do.
What was Bud Crawford's knockout percentage at 135?
I don't know his percentage.
It was a 72%. What was his knockout percentage at 140?
I don't know what his percentages were. I don't know.
77%. So his knockout percent went up from 72 to 77, right? Let me ask you
Correct.
this. What was his stoppage percentage at 147?
I don't know the percentage, but I know what he stopped.
It was
12, 11.
100%. 100%.
But that's
Everybody,
stoppages. Them ain't knockouts though.
I'm talking about stoppages, 2 Cent.
Okay, stoppages. 100%.
He went from 72, 79 to 100% as he moving up in weight. Then he went to 154, he got 0 percentage because he didn't get a stoppage. So what it looked like is his body, he got stronger as he moved up, right?
Yep.
But then he got the 154 and it seemed like his shit tapered off, right?
But did he get stronger? Because once he got to 47, he wasn't no longer knocking out. He was getting stoppages.
A stoppage is really still considered a KO shit because you gotta, he was getting drops. He was dropping motherfuckers. He was stopping. He was putting people in trouble when they had to break to stop the fight. He knocked out David Avanesian. That was his first knockout, I think.
Yeah, that's the only KO, not TKO. That's the only KO he got at 47.
But he wasn't really getting KOs at the smaller weights. He was getting stoppages.
Exactly. So how he gonna go to 68 and knock out Canelo?
2 Cent, baby, you're jumping ahead. You're jumping ahead.
Oh, my bad, man. My bad.
Nah, but I'm glad you did. So now his power tapered off at 154. He couldn't get the stoppage. Hell, he couldn't even hurt that guy at 154. The dude did an interview and said Terrence Crawford, he hits pretty good, but it's not that hard. But now Bomac and all them talking about Terrence Crawford is about to stop Canelo and like what the fuck type Ivan Drago Universal Soldier serum are you using? And then not only is he moving up,
But wait, check this out.
He's also getting older. So you tell me he's like fine wine? Like he's getting better with fucking age? I don't think so.
The guy at my gym, he said he helped Crawford get ready for the Spence fight. He sparred Boots and he sparred Crawford. He said Crawford don't really hit that hard like that. He said Boots hit way harder than Crawford. So we was talking about the fight yesterday when I was at the gym. And I'm like, he was asking me, he's like, what you think about the fight? I'm like, man, I think, I said what I said. He was like, yeah. He's like, I don't know what's up. Like, everybody keep talking about Crawford gonna do this and do that. He was like, Crawford don't hit that hard like that. Like, he don't got power like that. I've sparred Crawford. I helped him get ready for the Spence fight. And I was like, I don't know, man. All of a sudden, Crawford got all this power and he gonna do this and destroy Canelo and all this. He's like, hell no. Nah.
But Crawford ain't never been a hard puncher. He was just accurate. Remember the dude sat there and told you that Tank Davis hits harder than Bud and motherfucking Boots Ennis. Appreciate you, James Dunnigan.
But how about this? I'll raise you one. Bomac came out and said, now how true it is, I don't know, but Bomac said it, that Terrence Crawford been walking around at 180 and he just was shrinking down and all this other stuff. So if you take that into consideration, what Bomac said, Crawford has just been using his physicality to overwhelm smaller opponents. That's what he's been doing. If what Bomac is saying is true, he's been shrinking down to the smaller weight classes. He's bigger and stronger than those guys. He's not getting knockouts. He's getting stoppages, which means if you watch Bud fight, he overwhelm him. He throw the punches. He do all that, and then he get the fight stopped. You get what I'm saying? It's not like he's just in there devastatingly punching people.
That's why he stays in the gym so much. Like a motherfucker said, exactly, GMS. They said Kell Brooks said EJ hits harder. Of course, EJ hit hard. He broke that nigga shit. But Bud, like I told you, we should have known that when Bud was the bigger guy on Fight Night versus EJ. Bud was much bigger than EJ on Fight Night. Give me 1 second, 2 Cent.
I really don't think Bud been shrinking down like that. I think they just saying that. But I just can't wait for this fight because Like now, all of a sudden, Canelo has been reduced to just power. That's crazy to me. So Canelo don't got no good head movement. Canelo don't got good defense. Canelo don't got no skill. He flat-footed. He fight like he's stuck in the mud. Like this is crazy. This is crazy. I don't know. I'm just listening to all this stuff and it just seemed like yeah, Bud fans trying to convince themselves. That's what I get from it. Like y'all are trying to just diminish Canelo because nobody is really saying how Bud Crawford is gonna win the fight. If you ask any Bud fan, hey, how Bud gonna win the fight? They start talking about Canelo. Canelo, all he got is power, and Canelo, he ain't knocked nobody out. When the last time Canelo had a knockout? Like they just start going down the list of Canelo stuff, and I'm like, I asked y'all, how is Bud going to beat him? What's the game plan? I didn't ask y'all what Canelo's flaws were, and then up you back.
No, it's just me and you, 2 cents.
Oh, who is this? Oh, Ty, what's up? And so then you got to mute Ty. You got a lot of feedback. I'm on my panel the other night. Y'all join me live tonight, 10:30, 2 cents after dark. And I'm asking the people on the panel, the Bud fans, what are some flaws that Bud have that Canelo can capitalize on? Y'all know what they told me? Bud don't got no flaws. That's what they told me. So it's a lot of gaslighting going on from the Bud fans. And then when you don't accept that, then you hating on Bud.
Well, if Bud ain't got no flaws, how was Mean Machine able to drop that nigga? If Bud ain't got no flaws, how was Yuriokas Gamboa able to rock that nigga? You feel what I'm saying? If Bud ain't got no flaws, how was Jose Benavidez with one knee, fresh off of a shotgun wound, able to lift that nigga up off the canvas a couple times with them body shots? Bud has plenty of flaws. If you hit him, he wants to fight back. Sean Porter was actually winning the fucking fight. If people don't remember, IFF salute. Like Sean Porter was actually winning the fucking fight. Or did people forget that shit?
Oh, they told me Sean Porter was winning the fight because Bud was so good that he was in there playing around with Sean Porter. That's why when they came and told him he was down, he just went in there and won the fight.
Yeah.
Like this is the type. This is who I don't know. I don't know who they see Bud when they watching him fight. I'm not, and Bud's a good fighter. Cool. He's a good fighter. But we have not seen Bud fight. It's a long laundry list of people Bud didn't fight, and y'all not about to tell me it's because they were ducking him.
Right. Hey, but I got some breaking news. Well, I don't know if Upper noticed already. I saw something floating around where it says they're monitoring Bud's what is it, left shoulder? Right shoulder? I don't know what the fuck it is. Hold
It's
on,
his
I'm
right
looking at it
shoulder.
right
They trying to say he hurt it back in December.
Yeah, something about his shoulder. He got a shoulder that he had surgery on. They're monitoring it because it's like it's up. You know what I'm saying? It's like I don't know what the fuck it is. Like it's rising or some shit. I don't know
That
enough.
sounds like
I think
that sounds like some BS to me. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Hey, before you say that 2 cent, what did they say about? I'm gonna ask y'all 2 questions, and I want y'all just to answer the questions, right? When Manny
I'm going
Pacquiao
mute
lost
real
to
quick.
Floyd Mayweather, what did he say?
So Manny Pacquiao was trying to get a special shot for his shoulder because it was quote unquote injured, and Mayweather didn't allow it.
Okay, now let me ask you a question. When Lomachenko lost to Teofimo, what did he claim?
Loma, I didn't even know Loma had excuses to losing the TO. What did he say?
Oh yeah, Loma said that he could. You don't remember that?
Hello?
Yeah, the man won five. The man won 5 of the last 6 rounds. Saying like that's the first excuse they holler is
His
they
shoulder
shoulder.
was
They
messed up.
shoulder this, they shoulder that. Exactly. That's what they holler. The shoulder. Pacquiao did it,
I don't know.
Loma
I
do
think
it,
it's
and
some
now
snack shit, bro. I don't know. I
know
think
what
it's
it
some
All
snack
that,
is.
shit.
all that wrestling
I,
and grabbing on men, Bud be doing. He probably did hurt his shoulder. Every time he see somebody, he want to grab on them and wrestle them.
or maybe Turk put too much weight on that nigga's shoulder when he was pushing his face into the mattress. Who knows?
We ain't never heard about Bud being injured. I remember back in December I remember when they was like, "Oh, Bud got an injury," and I thought it was weird that they announced Bud having an injury just like out the blue. Like he ain't got no fight coming up. He ain't got nothing, right? I was like, why are they announcing that Bud got an injury? Like I thought that was strange. We have never heard about Bud being hurt ever.
But now I'm gonna tell you something that Manager Marty said a while ago that brings me to this point. Now, Manager Marty always said that they keep a specialist or a doctor right there, and if you got an injury, then you can get a certain type of shot, and it doesn't show up in your blood test because it's allowed. You don't remember when I played that video, 2 Cent?
Yep, I wasn't gonna go there, but
So
since you're going there,
I mean, we might as well. We might as well. We might as
and
well
you
get all
know,
this shit out there.
I think Spence was trying to get a shot too. I can't remember if they let him get it or if they didn't let him get it, but he was trying to get a shot too because of his rib shit. Remember? Did you hear that?
Yeah. See, they're not listening. They're not listening at all. And what I'm telling people is Manager Marty told y'all what they do with the doctor. He might not even be getting a shoulder shot, but they can sit there and say certain things in the shot and it'll make it cool whenever they get vital tests. They be like, well, look, he had permission from this doctor because the doctor writes you a prescription for something. It cannot be an illegal substance when you go into a fight. Manager Marty broke it down for us on one of them videos I played a while ago. So see, they playing the game. Like I haven't so Bud hurt his shoulder in December. Why the fuck is they worried about it now? It's been over half a fucking year.
Right.
It's September. I don't even
It's
care if
it's
you fucked up your rotator cuff. It'll be good in September.
it's flaring up. It's flaring up.
Maybe
Yup, that's what I heard.
he putting up too
Grapevine.
much. It's too much weight. He got too much weight in his body. People got to realize, first off, Bud is old, for one. He's not no spring fucking chicken. And then when you wait till you get to an older age to put on, like, that's why when people get older, they usually lose weight because it's bad on your joints and shit. Like, hell, my shoulders and shit, like, if I try to, that's why I don't fucking weights on the bench no more. My shit be popping like hell when I be trying to, I be like, God damn. Shit
And
popping
upper,
like corn when I try to lift the weights now.
that's
My
my
You
hey,
shoulders.
gotta strengthen them. You gotta strengthen
my
the muscles up.
It be my
hey,
shoulders. It be like pop, pop, pop. I was like, what the fuck? And like something wrong with my right rotator cuff. Like if I try to hold like my arm straight out, like if I'm lifting it up and I try to hold it straight out, like that shit. Sometimes that shit be motherfucking like a cramp in my shit, like hurt pain. You feel what I'm saying?
hey, Echelon, how is it that at his age right now he's able to get all that definition? Is what like that's kind of suspicious, don't you
That's
think?
Victor Conte. The fuck you mean?
Yeah, you can get big, but like his natural frame at the age he is right now, because
Matter of
if you
fact,
look at how tall you used to
y'all want
look,
me to tell
you
y'all what
can't
Bud
get all
look
that
like?
definition at 38. Your testosterone start to decrease at the age of 30.
You want me to tell you what Bud look like?
We look like
You remember when Canelo jumped from 160 to 175?
yeah.
That's he was on that snack shit.
Oh yeah, I know what you're alluding to. Yeah, it definitely look like he doing that shit. It definitely look like he doing that shit. Can't nobody tell me different. They just making it legal. You know what I'm saying? You know, boxing is a wild west. They let these people do all kind of shit. Yeah, he definitely owns something. I ain't gonna say it's steroids, but he owns something. His ass doing something. And Conte he a shyster. You know what I'm saying? He a crook. He know how to circumvent the test. What's up, Thomas?
Yo, what's good? What's good?
What up, Thomas?
What's
What's
going on?
going on? It's too bad you ain't got the picture because, you know, sometimes we need to hit ninjas with the pictures because pictures say more than 1,000 words you could ever say. All I would say is this. That photo that I just saw, Bud, that looked photoshopped. I'm not going to lie. I don't know if that's how he really looked. I seen another photo not too long ago where it didn't look nothing like that. But if it is
He just put a video.
my man
He just
got
put a
that.
video up today. Talking about y'all said it was fake. No, that's how he look.
Oh, that's how he looked? Oh, well,
Oh,
shoot.
let me see if I can find the video.
Go to. I
If
think it's
that's
on
the
Fight
case,
Hype.
my man is diesel right now. And like I said, I don't know how that's going to play out for him in the ring. I don't know if it's going to slow him down or if he's going to be just,
Slow Charlo down.
yeah. But what I do know is that it's going to be a fair fight because you best believe Canelo. Yeah, that Canelo, he going to be on that damn Mexican carne, dog. And that should be hitting different too. And he be putting that green sauce on there, that gamma green sauce. And that bad boy, when it comes to fighters who will happen to look like Mayweather, who can do some of the things that they say Mayweather could do in the ring. And the last time he got in the ring with Mayweather, it was a bad look for him. He don't want to have that look ever again. So he's preparing for this stuff. It's a lot of people say he lost a step. There's some people saying that, you know, he's slowed down. And, you know, if that's the case and he can't move or do things like that, then yeah, Terrence Crawford got a really good chance. However, if he ain't slow, if he's taking his fight serious and he don't want to have a lasting impression of being having a loss with Bud on his record, somebody that moved up 3 weight classes to fight him, yeah, he coming to make sure stuff like that don't happen. And that's a big dude that he getting in the ring with that he's not used to fighting, punching on, or taking punches from. So it'll be interesting to see how it plays out because Bud does have a hell of a lot of skill.
I mean, the truth is, if Bud was going to be so successful at 168 at beating Canelo, he would have got acclimated to the weight. You got to mute it up.
Oh. Yeah.
Like, this is a fight. This is so gay. Got the water shooting up in the back.
It's about to be fireworks. That's what that represents. It's about to be fireworks up in here.
He asked him, will you do me the honor?
Damn, Gina.
They wasn't even in each other's face. Like, y'all supposed to try to create a viral moment. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all about to go viral for the wrong reasons.
I was born ready.
Now they saying Bud
so
bigger than
romantic.
Canelo. They're not even in each other's face.
I ain't gonna lie, he looked pretty big right there though.
He
looked pretty big. I'm not gonna lie. He looked pretty damn big. I'm not gonna lie.
like I tell people, it be motherfuckers in prison that get real big and swole, but they be on that motherfucking yeast. Like we call them yeast babies. They blow up. See, that shit to be that good old natural strength right there. See, Canelo got the time shit right there. He gonna feel every little piece of that shit right there. Now you can't put that on a keychain. You put that motherfucker in a Hallmark card because that shit right there, that shit right there was touching. I didn't see nothing maniacal about that shit. Like they look like two motherfuckers that's ready to trick the industry and get a motherfucking bag. You feel what I'm saying? Like they trying to get a fucking bag. You feel what I'm saying? Like everybody think this shit gonna be motherfucking competitive. This shit's not gonna be fucking competitive, dog. I don't know what the fuck people thinking. Like I don't know what the hell people thinking though, bro. But I don't know what the fuck they think.
I think it might be you, baby boy.
And y'all make sure y'all smash the like button. And can I get 5 people to support the grind for the day? Can y'all support your boy for the day? Can I get 5 people to support the grind for the day? Just 5 people. And shout out to VPN General Alan Sostain in the building. He says, is it me or is everybody breaking up on the panel? Everybody sound good to me. Yeah, I'm about to say everybody sound good to me.
Yeah, that's why I said it's you, baby boy. Because everybody sound crystal to me. But yeah, I'm interested. Go ahead, 2 cents.
I just want to say, I feel like we've been.
And the other VPN General Hector Solis in the building. Shout out to my brother Hector Solis. Peace and blessings, brother.
I feel like we're being gaslit. We're being gaslit. About this fight.
I showed y'all we being gaslit, 2 cents. Remember I showed y'all yesterday that they said that this fight done sold 65,000 already?
Oh, speaking of, Dana White had the audacity to say this is the 3rd highest gate ever in boxing behind McGregor and Mayweather. The 3rd highest gate up. You telling me Dana White, this is his first boxing match he promoting and it's doing the 3rd highest gate? Like people don't even understand the type of energy you need behind the fight to produce that. This fight does not have that kind of energy. It don't got that kind of buzz. People ain't a 3rd highest gate. That means everybody talking about the fight. That means people that don't even watch boxing talking about the fight.
This thing got the Taker Ryan Garcia buzz.
No, it does not.
This shit ain't got the Earl Spence and Terrence Crawford buzz. This ain't got Canelo and Charlo buzz.
Hey, what about the Garcia Haney buzz? It got the Garcia Haney buzz?
I don't even think it got the Garcia Haney buzz, bro. And do y'all know that an overwhelming 63% of people have now put bets on Bud Crawford? Exactly, Cash Grip.
Vegas about to rob them.
Hey, they gonna get their get back for that fight that went the wrong way and they had to pay people out. Believe you me, they getting their get back.
What fight that went the wrong way?
You know, the one where somebody was given a victory and they took the victory away.
Talk about when Ryan whooped that ass.
When Osterine and Angelone became a left hook and a freaking straight right.
But guess what? Vegas didn't refund motherfuckers either. Still got my bread. I took Ryan. Yes, sir.
So how come Vegas don't got Bud the favorite? Why Vegas don't got Bud the favorite?
Because, okay, you said, let me ask you a question. If you a smart book odds maker, right? And you know Canelo's about to beat this nigga ass, right? Are you gonna let Canelo odds go up so a motherfucker put some bread on Canelo, get paid double and triple?
I mean, I'm just saying, according to the YouTube streets, Canelo really don't stand a chance. So how is he even up in the odds? Did the odds makers get it wrong?
The same way I sat there and told y'all that Tank Davis will beat Jake Paul ass, and who's up in the odds on taking Jake Paul?
And you
So
know
wait,
what?
you
I think
think
a lot of people not being honest about that Spence fight. And they're like looking at their performance and they just like, look, but a monster, look how he destroyed. And it's like, so y'all gonna look at the Spence fight, but y'all gonna skip over the Madrimov fight?
hey, the Abenisian fight before that, and the Porter fight before that. Yeah, it's a couple of things that he's skipping over, but I'll say one thing. Canelo definitely got to come in there ready to fight. He can't be doing the stuff that he did against Cole. He cannot do the stuff that he did against Ryder. He's got to.
Ryder's white. When has
Yeah, I agree with you. I agree with you. I agree with you. That's what I'm saying. I think that people are going to be sadly mistaken. They're thinking that Canelo is going to come into the ring and the Bud that fought Spence will be on full display. Like he's got that power, that superpower.
I thought we was gonna get the Canelo. John Ryder, right? When we fought Charlo, nah, it wasn't the same. I think it might be my mic. Let me switch devices.
My mic sound nice. Check one.
I mean, I'm telling y'all now, if Bud knocks out Canelo, he not beating them allegations, bro. It's not gonna go away. It's gonna be even worse because it don't make no logical sense. And everybody keeps saying, oh, it's the shots you don't see coming. Man, I haven't seen Bud Crawford knock out nobody but Avenesian at 47. That's the last time I seen him KO somebody, and that was a situation where his gloves was busted.
How Madrimov see them shots coming, but Canelo can't. And Madrimov don't got. I heard the wildest ish. They told me Madrimov is a better boxer than Canelo. Like the be wild right now. Like they coming up with all kind of.
Remember when they was saying Madrimov can beat everybody at 54 after he fought Bud?
Yeah, that's how they was.
And then he went in there, got destroyed by Ortiz.
That nigga ain't got a win yet. What is he? 0-3, 0-4? Like that nigga is not even a gatekeeper, bro. Like that nigga is the George Kambosos of 154, bro.
But I mean that was the depths to which they were going to justify the fact that the performance between Bud and Madrimov was the fact that this nigga's just special. He's so much better than everybody at 5'4". He immediately
so Dark Kent, you see that saying win or lose for me, as long as Bud put up a better effort than Jermell, it's a valid attempt. So that means if a nigga got shot 6 times and survived, and a nigga got shot 3 times and survived, the one that got shot 6 times, I'm gonna congratulate him more because he took more shots. Nigga, you get your ass whooped, my nigga. I'm not gonna motherfuckers talking all this crazy ass shit that he gonna do this and that. Nah, nigga, like I'm gonna hold him to the same way y'all motherfuckers gonna chip at him if he wins. The same way I'm gonna shit on his ass when he fucking lose. Because you can't have your cake and eat it too. You can't try to consider him the greatest of all times if he jumped up and beats Canelo, but then if he gets his ass whooped, well, at least he tried. Like, no, we're not about to do that. We not about to handle that shit right there.
Yo.
Like motherfuckers want us to be like, look, we can give you the accolades. We gonna give you the accolades, but we're not gonna give you none of the bad shit.
I don't do that more victory.
Like, yeah, we don't do motherfucking consolidation prize, like, participation trophy. Hell no, nigga. Nigga, it's either all or none.
Yeah, right. I let his fanboys know that ahead of time. Like, we'll do
shit, this nigga right here that popped up. And shout out to my nigga Animalistic Savant in the cash out with the $2 holler. Can I get 4 more people to support the grind for the day? Give me 4 more people to support the grind for the day.
Frequent, I ain't seen you in a minute. Frequent, they must have cut your budget, bro. They cut your budget, Frequent.
What's going on? They ain't paying me the same, man.
I see you don't even be on the panel no more. I say Frequent, they took a pay cut, man.
He don't even be at he don't even be at the Haney. He don't be at the Haney rallies no more. Turkey funds are getting low.
No, I was
he couldn't even get the Sabrina Matias fight on this shit.
No, I was on KO panel last night and it kicked me off early. He well, not early, but it was like towards the end anyway. And yeah, no, I just ain't been catching the panels like that though. But what's going on? I feel like
Turkey money getting funny, huh?
I feel like we can't fault Bud if Bud lose. Because look how many weight classes he going up, man.
I don't want to hear that shit.
It's
okay, I don't want to hear that shit.
I know you don't want to hear it, but it's the reality though.
No, hold on. So if Bud wins, are we supposed to give him all the praise?
Absolutely, because he overcoming something that he shouldn't be able to.
So check this out. You ever go to a casino, right?
Mm-hmm. I'm listening.
So if you go to a casino, right, and it's an all-in pot, are you going? Shout out to my nigga Rod Walker in there. So it's an all-in pot. Now you can fold your hand, and you can see, and somebody else get the pot, or you can take a chance. And when you take a chance, either that means you can get the bigger picture, you can win it all, or you can lose it all. It ain't no in between in that shit. Like the same way you get the motherfucking grit, bet 1,000, shoot 1,000, nigga. The same way you motherfucking get all the accolades, you get all the failure too. Because if you want motherfuckers to praise you for doing that, then they get motherfuckers about to shit on you for what you did. Nigga, you got your ass whooped. It's either we give him partial praise and partial blame, or we give him full praise and full fucking blame, man.
But you forgetting though, Upper, when you on the crap tables, what you supposed to do? What a smart man gonna do?
Nigga, I'ma cash out.
No, I'm saying before the dice get thrown, what you gonna do? You gonna put something on craps too, right?
Nah.
You don't know how to play.
I don't play the loot.
Why am I gonna put something on craps,
nigga? I'm coming 7-11 out the gate, nigga. But you know, craps, I don't even rock with them like that no more. I'm 4, 5, 6, my man. But why would I bet on myself losing? Why would I bet on myself losing? The risk is too good. The risk is too good. And how many chances do you have to crap? Think about it. How many chances did the dice got to make you crap?
No, you got to put something on craps. You put something on craps.
Hold on, bro. Listen to what I'm saying. Out of 2 6 face dice, what is the percentage of you getting craps?
No, but I'm saying when you at the casino, you put something on craps in 7-11 too, bro. Come on, bro.
I don't, because I don't lose like that. I shoot. I'm not about to waste bread.
No, but the same thing that's going to make it so great if he win is the same thing that's going to soften the blow if he lose.
Okay, so
because the man moving up.
Ain't no soften the blow. Did they soften the blow for Jermell Charlo? Or was everybody
because only because people went out on his shield, then it would have been a different story. But he ain't do that.
Yeah, because y'all just wanted Charlo to get knocked out. That shit don't even make sense. And they keep saying Charlo just went up there and laid down. Don't make sense.
No, why you saying that?
Why would you sit in front of a big nigga? That's called
because
we didn't want.
Charlo came off of a broken hand and an 18-month layoff. Like this shit y'all keep saying about Charlo, it don't make y'all mad because Charlo didn't get knocked out. That's why y'all mad. The man went in Yes,
No,
it
I'm a
is. And if Bud go
no
in there
Queen.
and run the hold
I'm a
on. If
Charlo fan.
Bud go in there and run the fuck around, I don't want to hear nothing about he dared to be great. I don't want to hear it.
I'm a Charlo fan, so I definitely didn't want Charlo to get knocked out. But I think people is upset with Charlo because he stopped trying. I'm not saying go up there and get knocked out, but come on, bro, you could have did better than what you did. You stopped fighting altogether. You just was in there running after that. You wasn't even trying to fight no more. After you saw he walked through that one punch,
Was still hitting
Watch the fight again, because that's
go look
cap.
at the punches through rounds.
That's cap. Go watch the fight again, because it looked like he really hit Canelo some in the later rounds.
Man, he hit Canelo with at least 8 poor counters, and Canelo walked through it. So let me ask you a question: what happens if Bud Crawford hits Canelo, who is a much weaker puncher than motherfucking damn Charlo? What happens when Bud hits him and Canelo walks through him and Bud starts backing away? Then what?
I guess Bud gonna have to outbox him.
Let's just keep it real. Y'all just want to see Jermell Charlo knock the fuck out. That's all that shit was.
No, I wanted to see Charlo boxing. Try to win.
What the fuck do you think he did? That's called boxing.
No, he
That's
tried
not
to
called.
survive.
No. Boxing is getting on your toes, getting active, getting lateral. That's what Charlo was doing. He was boxing. He wasn't fucking slugging. Shout out to my nigga AJ64. You wanted Charlo to sit there and slug it out. No,
I didn't want him to slug it out,
dumbass.
I knew he couldn't win slugging it out. I didn't want him to slug it out.
Okay, but so he boxed. He boxed beautifully. Canelo just was cornering his ass.
He don't look like he was
boxing.
He don't look like he was trying to
He
hurt
boxed
Canelo
so good that Bud decided to duck him after the fight. That's how good he boxed.
Exactly.
But
yeah, he called out Bud.
Yeah, but he don't say Charlo no more because how he looked against Canelo. Like, what the hell does him going up 2 weight classes to fight got to do with Bud? Nothing.
Why you saying Bud? Why you saying Bud ducked him? How Bud ducked him? Charlo
He said after the fight, he didn't want to fight him.
But Charlo ain't come back after that.
He said he did not want to fight him because of how he looked against Canelo. What are you talking about?
But that was immediately after the fight. It's not like Charlo asked to, they was inquiring about a fight.
He said he wasn't going to fight him.
Remarks to him.
He said he wasn't going to fight him.
Yeah, that was his response to Charlo losing. How you duck somebody by saying, "Oh man, I don't want to fight him, man. He just lost." How was that ducking him? And you of all people, 2 cents. The way you say it's so easy, you don't like the way it's so easy for people to claim ducks. You claiming the real easy one right here.
No, I'm being hyperbolic, but I'm making a point.
GMS Vegas, Oliver McCall was in his right frame of mind during that fight right there. He was on crack. That's my stablemate. He wasn't even trying to get in that ring, and his mama had died. That's why he did that versus Lewis. He wasn't trying to fight, but they forced him into the ring for the rematch because they said they were going to sue him and take everything he had if he didn't get in that ring with Lennox Lewis for the rematch. He didn't really want to fight Lennox Lewis, but he got in there because he had to. He was obligated. If Oliver McCall was in his right frame of mind, he'd have beat Lennox's ass again.
Hey, Upper, you think Mel beat Charlo right now?
You say what?
You think Mel will beat Charlo? I mean, you think Mel will beat Bud right now?
Of course. Well, right now, Bud's snapped up right now. And Mel needs a tune-up fight. He's been out for 2 years right now. So it'll be hard to tell.
So you think Charlo is a better boxer than Bud?
I do.
I know we don't like to look at triangle theories, but if Earl was beating up Charlo and sparring and stuff and in camp, then why you would think that Bud wouldn't do the same thing to him? Why you wouldn't think that Bud would have his way with him too?
Because he wouldn't be weight trained, injured at the weight class too long in car accidents. That's why frequent.
No, not Earl. I'm talking about Charlo. I'm saying
you just got
let me
saying
say
Earl beat up on Charlo. Why wouldn't
if Earl was beating him, if Earl was getting the best of Charlo in camp, then and having his way with him, what would make you think that Bud wouldn't have his way with him too?
Does Bud have the same style as Earl?
She just said because he wouldn't have been through the damn pavement from the windshield of the car and all the other stuff, bro. She's saying that's a different Bud that was a different Earl that he was sparring with in camp. It's not the same Earl. But I'm gonna say this: you say all that to say that you believe that he's going in there and he's putting the paws on Canelo. That's what you're saying?
No, I ain't even get on that yet. That part yet.
Hey,
I don't know. I honestly don't know.
Shout out to my man. Shout out to Desmond. Shout out to the beautiful Queen Juke in the building right now. Can I get 4 people to support the grind? Give me 4 people to support the grind. And if y'all tired of hearing frequent,
Bud wouldn't fight Charlo anyway. He's too healthy.
If y'all tired of hearing frequent, y'all know what to do, man. Because this
I'm riding with Bud, man. I'm riding with Bud.
I'm good with that, but how you see it playing?
I see Bud catching with something they don't see.
What the hell does that mean? What does that mean? What does that mean? Catch him with something he don't see. Why do y'all keep repeating that?
Cotto versus Canelo
when
fight.
did Canelo fight Cotto?
Because I saw Canelo fight Cotto caught him with something he didn't see.
You talking about a long time ago? 15-year-old.
I know it's a long time ago, but so it can happen though. We was talking about a younger Canelo, then. Canelo on his way out, bro. You don't think Canelo on his way out?
So is Bud.
Bud's older than Canelo.
I know, but I'm just speaking to people who think that it's impossible for Canelo.
It's impossible. Bud is highly unlikely.
Bud is older.
You think the ball hit him with any punches he did not see? I'm gonna ask you that.
Charlo
the ball ain't Bud.
Charlo did.
Yeah,
Charlo hit him with some punches he didn't see.
You think Bud hit harder than Charlo?
That's one of Canelo's superpowers, man. Canelo know how to roll with the punches like Bud do.
You think Charlo hit?
So you think Bud hit harder than Triple G?
You think Charlo hit harder than Bud?
Do you think?
No, but I think Bud got better punch placement than Charlo.
Do you think Bud hits harder than Triple G, nigga?
No, I don't think he hits harder than Triple G.
Do you think he is hard? Do you think Bud hits harder than Crusher Kovalev, nigga?
I just said I think that he got better punch placement than all of those guys.
Okay, well, Kell Brooks said Bud don't hit that hard.
I just talked to somebody yesterday that helped Bud get ready for the Spence fight. Say Bud ain't got power like that. That's the match gloves Bud be having, making y'all think he got all that power.
I'm not saying. I don't think Bud had power like that. I think Bud got good punch placement. He catch people with shots that they don't expect to be hard. You know, and it stuns people when he gets money.
Moving up in gloves.
All right, we're frequent. We're little frequent. I'm about to hit you hard, stun you, get you out of here. All right, my brother. Shout out to my nigga, Mr. Altruistic, in the building with the $10 holler. He said, "I'm tired of this nigga." Jab Queen said she tired of the nigga too. They done had enough of you frequent. They done had enough of your line, man.
I do agree with him with the pinpoint placement of his punches. Bud is definitely nice with the placement of his punches, but he's punching in bigger gloves too against a bigger fighter who's been fighting in bigger gloves. And he fought Madrimov, I think, in those same gloves, and it didn't seem to have the great effect that it had for him in those other fights at 47 and below. That, along with the fact that Madrimov was able to see Bud's punches coming. Madrimov, he was able to touch him. He wasn't doing much movement in the Madrimov fight. He didn't exhibit a lot of head movement. Canelo has elite head movement. and he works the body. I think that, you know, I just don't see that it's going to be a cakewalk for Bud. I don't understand how people are coming to this understanding, this discernment, that it's going to be an easy ride in the park for him.
I don't know why people think this shit's about to be fucking competitive, dog. Like, this shit's crazy as hell. Like, salute to my nigga Jado in the building. And can I get 3 more people to support the grind for the day? Give me 3 people to support the grind for the day. But I don't know why people think this shit is gonna be competitive, dog. Like,
I think it's gonna be boring for it.
Man, this shit's gonna be Charlo 2.0, bro. But if it might be worse if Bud don't know. If Bud done picked up too much weight and can't get lateral, he's getting fucking stopped, dog. He's getting fucking stopped. If he cannot go lateral versus Canelo, he's gonna get stopped viciously. Like Canelo, people, if y'all not watched, when Canelo does his best when he's getting fucking hit. That's why Canelo don't like fight slick fighters. He like motherfuckers that like to sit down and box it. Like motherfuckers that like to slug it. That's why he fought Berlanga. Crawford ain't hitting harder than Edward Berlanga. That's why he fought Jaime Munguia. Crawford is not hitting harder than Jaime Munguia. Now, he might hit harder than William Skoll. I don't fucking know. No, William Skoll's a natural 168 pounder. He's not hitting harder than that either. Canelo likes motherfuckers that like to sit there and roll it out. And one thing about Crawford, if you hit him, he wants to sit there and brawl it out. His IQ goes out the window. No, if Bud stops Canelo frequent, then Victor Conte needs to get fucking arrested. Now, if Bud beats him, okay, but if you stop him, come on, bro. He gonna do something that nobody in boxing has done. In 70 fucking fights. Now, you telling me a motherfucker that's past his prime, that's damn near 38 years old now, is going to get the biggest stop of his career when he couldn't even stop Madrimov now. So you saying Madrimov is tougher than Canelo? The same Madrimov that Virgil Ortiz beat the fuck out of. Yeah, all right.
They keep trying to hype up Madrimov, but Madrimov had a different style. Madrimov had a different style. So you telling me all you got to do is throw feints to beat Bud? Don't Canelo feint? Don't Canelo use feint?
Canelo got a hell of a head movement. Canelo be moving their head like Tyson sometimes.
Well, I will admit, I'll admit there are some things that Canelo do that's tails. He definitely does that double. He pumps that double jab to shoot that right, and he seems to have a pattern with that. He also, when he gets inside, he covers up. He doesn't do anything on the inside where he could take advantage of folks. And I think that, you know, those are openings that. Go ahead.
Have y'all seen the uppercut that Canelo throws?
Yep. And then leaping left hook to the body, that leaping hook he throw to your body? Come on, y'all.
but there are some things that Bud do as well too. Bud oversteps when he throws his punches.
And Bud drops his hands. Bud drops his hands.
For sure. He has his feet spread too far wide at times. And at times he squares up and be right in front of you. Now I know he does that so that he can shoot either hand because he's proficient with every hand with both hands, but we talking about Canelo though. You know what I'm saying? Like, people really, like, the Madrimov is better than Canelo is pretty much summing up how people are disrespecting the hell out of Canelo. Now, I know there's people putting extras on Bud, but the disrespect for Canelo is just absolutely
but
wild.
Thomas, it's like people feel like they do the same thing with Tank. If you don't fight who they want, if you don't fight who they want you to fight, then all of a sudden your skills and you're not a good fighter and this and that. Like, if you don't fight the opponent they want you to fight, that's a testament to how bad of a fighter you are for some reason. I don't understand that. So since Canelo not fighting Benavidez, now Madrimov's better than him? Because that's the only reason why y'all could be saying that.
Yeah, that's wild. I mean, for the life of me, man, Madrimov's a decent fighter, but come on, man. Hall of Famer. He is not. Canelo is.
Man, Sergey Bobachev beat that nigga ass. Motherfucking Bud beat his ass. Virgil beat his ass. The niggas is Cambosos of the 154 division. I wouldn't even really call him a decent motherfucking fighter.
He had no business in the ring with
Canelo.
Crawford. He had no business in the ring with Crawford. Like, seriously. But Crawford fans...
He had no business with the belt. And have y'all noticed that Crawford always get the easy shots at the belt, like Jeff Horn, Madrimov? Like, come on, man. How the fuck did Madrimov get a fucking belt?
And that was his second 12-round fight. That was his second 12-round fight. That's why Bud went off on him the last 3 rounds. He was tired. He wasn't used to fighting 12 rounds. Bud is an illusion.
Exactly.
He about to get exposed.
Madrimov got that belt because Charlo, they took it from Charlo. Like, they took the belts from Charlo because Charlo moved up to one because Charlo was taking too long. Madrimov didn't beat a champion for that belt. And as soon as that happened, Bud was like, you know what, I'm about to be a 4 division champion. Let me go get Madrimov. The same way he did, yes, Juke. He's like a damn Cambosa. Like, that shit crazy. Like, I don't see why everybody always hyping this nigga and doing all that shit. The nigga's not that good, bro.
Y'all remember, well, I don't know. If y'all know what I remember, if y'all go back and watch my live before the Devin Haney, Ryan Garcia fight, I was saying that if Devin Haney, because everybody kept talking about how Devin Haney was going to stop Ryan Garcia. And I said, in order for Devin Haney to stop Ryan Garcia, he's going to have to take big risks. And I don't see him taking those risks. And I was completely wrong because Devin went in there and he took them risks. And he got dribbled off the canvas. For Crawford to perform, how y'all say he going to perform, he's going to have to take big risks. He's not going to be able to move around, throw punches you don't see coming, have great defense. He's not going to be able to do all of that shit at one time. Like, y'all acting like this is a video game. Bud is going to have to take big risks to...
I told everybody before the Ryan and Devin Haney fight started, I lost half my subscribers because they were LDBC download people. Because they got mad because not only did I say Ryan was going to beat Devin, I explained how he was going to beat him.
They was mad at us.
Like I said there and told you the best.
They was mad at us.
Yeah. Yeah, I said there and said, a hook counteracts a jab. I said, and when Devin throws that jab, the left hook can come right over top of it. And when Devin threw that jab, what happened to Sen?
He got caught.
That's why I don't ascribe to he changed the way he fight. Nah, he was fighting his fight, and the only thing that changed was
he fought his fight. He threw his jab. And people don't even realize that Lomachenko even timed Devin's jab. Devin used to do a little stutter step before he throws his jab out. It's called tails. Good fighters have it. Great fighters get rid of it. Devin, he has a tail. Okay, Frequent, you said it was Osterine? Okay, Frequent. Well, what was it when they was in motherfucking the amateurs when he gave him a standing 8 count in headgear and 16-ounce gloves? Devin knew what the fuck it is. And Ryan Garcia thought them shit is too fucking fast. Too fast, too real, too hard, too accurate. And Devin was too flat, too ass up.
Ryan was slow as hell in that fight, for real. Ryan was the slowest I ever seen him in that fight, for real.
Yeah, Ryan was out of fucking
no shape. He wasn't in no shape, but they said that was the best Ryan that they ever saw. So that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, I don't know what people be saying, but I know what I see. And I saw all along that Ryan was a bad matchup for Devin. I've been saying it. Things that Devin do, that he just has a propensity of doing, it caters to whatever Ryan's strong suits are. And on top of that, like I said, man, he does have a lightning quick punch. And if he times you, it's a wrap. And that's the only thing he just timed the jab. Once that happened,
Ryan has a shot you don't see coming. That's who has a shot you don't see coming. Y'all keep talking about Bud gonna hit him with shots he don't see. No, Ryan has mastered the shot you don't see coming. That's what makes him dangerous for anybody. Even if he's not an elite fighter, he can compete with the elite fighters, and he got an opportunity to beat them. Because if they're not on their A game, he can definitely catch them slipping.
Ask Duano. I mean, not Duano, but Duarte. Duarte found that shit the hard way. You got hit with that right, and that's changed the whole fight. I mean, but I mean, that being said, I mean, it's a bigger weight class with bigger gloves, and they're saying that a person who has never been sparked at that weight, fighting heavy hitters at that weight, is about to get sparked by somebody who hit Madrimov with some punches that he couldn't see coming and didn't put him on the ground.
Y'all know what I hope happens? I hope we get through this fight, we get a winner at the end, and we can just move on. I don't want no huge controversy. Like, I don't want to go through another 3 or 4 months talking about this fight. I just want it to end, we get a winner, and we move on. That's it.
Yeah, I'm hoping for a good fight. I mean, I believe Crawford, if he goes in there with the intent to do what he said he was going to do, the Spence, make him get punished when he step out of line, then we're going to see some fireworks in that fight, because Canelo's going to definitely toe that line. And from my recollection is when he had people get out of line on him, he make them pay. So it means he's going to be an opportunity to make them pay. So with that being the case, I hope that this fight becomes everything that everybody else is now saying. I hope that, you know, he is, with that newfound physique and newfound power, going to go up in there and try to spark Canelo out there. And hopefully Canelo is in the very best of shape as well, too, so that, you know, we can get the fight that the people want to see. But all this other stuff, this disrespect that we have on for fighters, like you said, because they're not fighting who you want to fight.
1 second. Hold on 1 second. Shout out to my brother Alan Sostate, the VPN General, and the Cash App with the $5 holler. Appreciate you, King, for supporting the grind. I just need 2 more people to support the grind for today. Can I get 2 people to support the grind for today? Let me get 2 people in the Cash App or the PayPal to support the grind. And you sit there and said that you said normally he could pull his jab back, but Ryan is too dang quick. He couldn't do it for Lomachenko either. See the difference? He couldn't even do it when Linares hit him. See, the difference is Devin's used to fight geriatric patients and undocumented free agents. You feel what I'm saying? Like Devin got his first 20 fights was against Mexicans in the cantina across the border. See, he wasn't fighting the real Mexicans that fight over here. He was fighting the ones over there that was, you know, having siesta time. They would wake him up after siesta time. You know, man been drinking tequila, they eat some carne asada, and they get in the ring. And Devin, hell, he even lost the one up, but they got rid of it. They got rid of that. People want to talk about that. And then they brought Devin over here. Yeah, he fight geriatric patients already dressed in black. Everybody that nigga fought could have been on a PGA senior tour. So you know, Devin was taking down Cougars, bro.
Cougars and Panthers, both of them. Is Canelo? So is this the first time Bud fighting somebody bigger than him, according to Bomac? So this the first time,
well, actually, Bud does look big, but Charlo was bigger than Canelo too, though.
No, I said, is this the first time Bud fighting somebody? Is this the first time Bud fighting somebody bigger than him?
Nah, Jose Benavidez was actually bigger than Bud. He just only had one leg.
Benavidez was whooping Bud ass with one leg.
He was lifting that nigga
up. Once that leg came out, he was on a broken kickstand.
Hey, that nigga couldn't even duck. He couldn't even duck out the way of the shot.
I say what you want about Jose. That was a hell of a fight.
Yeah, that's why I said Ramon Seafood. I said that too, Ramon Seafood. Jose Benavidez. Because he was lifting Bud ass up off the canvas. I'm talking about he would hit Bud was like, I said, he making this nigga choke.
Hey, Canelo gonna kill Bud body. He's going to kill Bud body.
Okay, but see, this is what y'all don't understand. Y'all understand, but the people don't understand. Canelo is used to chopping down trees, people. Canelo ain't no big man. He's fighting at 168. Canelo is the smallest guy at 168. Like Lil Wayne said, I'm in the sequel of fishes. I'm the greediest shark up in the ocean of killers. Canelo is the smallest nigga in that building. Yes, Cash Crypto. Everybody gets Bud against the ropes. Bud go against that ropes with Canelo if he don't go down to 1D like Charlo. Frequent. Yes, Canelo is on that clean. And Bud's on that Devin Haney. No, actually he is Jab Queen. Jab Queen, no. It's public knowledge that Canelo's on Crawford. I mean, but y'all do know that they have made it where anybody that fights from Mexico is allowed to have clenbuterol in their system because they said that it's in the Mexicans' beef, in their carne. It's in the carne, so they have to be under a certain percentage. Like it can't be over Juice Lee Sloop.
Y'all notice we ain't seen no more. We ain't seen no more fake bottles from Victor. It's like Victor came out, caused all that ruckus, called people names, and then just disappeared with the snack talk. It's very odd how they did that. Like I peeped the game though. But y'all ain't gonna trick me.
That's just like they was talking about Spence, his nipples, and all this shit that Spence is on shit, and the whole time Bud ain't had a piss test since 2020, since he fought Kell Brooks. This will be Bud's first piss test since Kell Brooks. But it's funny how they got to put the blame on somebody else. They put the blame on other people to get the damn motherfuckers to get it off of them. No tie. They the president of boxing has made it where they're allowed to have clenbuterol in their system now up to 15%. And we had talked about that time. That's what I was saying. But clenbuterol, Juice Lee, that's what took so long for Spencer Crawford to get the fight. Because Crawford wasn't trying to damn get tested. But this is what I'm saying, Ty. Like, if a person even take clenbuterol, even if they take above the amount, it takes clenbuterol 24 hours to dissipate in your body. So even if they had 100% the day before, that should have been dissipated to under the allowed length, under the allowed amount when they get tested. And I feel like they're doing that. They're doing that to make it an even playing field. Not saying somebody's genetically superior, but 90% of the time, the Mexicans that's coming from Mexico, they ain't got it like the ones that's here, or like the black fighters here, or like fighters in America. So I think they let them fight on an even playing field because, like, if you look at European fighters, like, especially Russians, y'all know they on that shit. Y'all know the UK fighters on that shit.
It seems like all Eddie Hearn fighters be popping dirty.
To American fighters.
Can I ask this question?
That's when Eddie don't pay his tithes. Eddie pay his tithes.
Can I ask this question, you guys?
Dark Kent, we've already had the info. If you go look at Vital's website, Dark Kent, Bud has not been on Vital's website since 2020. So don't come in here and just start. We even had Manager Marty's video. He put it all up there. So Dark Kent, don't start. I know your name is Clark Kent, the Black Superman, dog. Don't start trying to save niggas. You got to get on your chest, my nigga. Motherfuckers really think they Superman now.
Yo, did he really agree?
Yeah, his name is Dark Clint, like Clark Kent. So he the Black Superman.
Oh yeah, that's my bro, Dark Kent. Shout out to him. Shout out to Trick No T, and there was another one that got a name like that. Hey, but did he really pull out of agreement after agreeing everything to get a fight to come back to that fight?
Yep.
Or did they?
Yes,
never?
he did.
So, like, how did he never get flack for that?
Because he can walk on water.
Because this, but
Amen.
Because man, he turned water to wine.
He said 5,000 people with 3 fish and 1 loaf of bread.
Amen.
Oh no, 2 cent. It was 2 minnows and a fry.
Amen.
He turned the water into
Douce had a
Nigga,
blade
that
on
was
that bottle. Had a blade on that goddamn bottle. You know what I'm saying?
Man, that nigga tapped that motherfucking water 3 times and turned it to King Louis 1-3.
Righteous. But that to me, like, yo, all of that was washed, and they blamed Spence and the PBC for him agreeing and then walking away out of the agreement.
It was because of Spence's nipples. It was because Spence had nipples.
But bro, the fight happened as soon as he disagreed. So that meant he never intended on taking that fight. He already had that fight lined up. And that's not a problem for folks.
Rod Walker said, turn that water into Mad Dog 2020. Some Cisco. He done turned that shit into some Cisco and some Thunderbird.
He turned it into Colt 45.
Colt, not no Billy D. Williams.
He turned it into malt liquor.
Hey, I ain't even gonna front. You know the first beer I drunk?
Slick Smart Liquor Bull?
No, it 2 cents. You had to think about the first beer I drunk. What would you think it was?
The first beer?
Yeah, the first time I drank.
It was a Colt 45.
Mickey's. It was a Mickey's.
Nah, I'm gonna tell you what it is. Bone Thugs and Harmony. They rapped about it. When about to interrupt that? Oh, English really don't need it.
Oh, English, that's what it is.
That
English.
That old English. Look at Rod Walker. Rod Walker already know what it is. That OE. Boy, I used to have a 40 of that OE. Oh, always been on Black said Steel Reserve. Oh, hell no. I'm too old for Steel Reserve. I only think the Steel Reserve was out when I first started drinking. Look at my nigga DOG. Yes, sir. That old English 800. Do y'all know that the old English that we got is different from the old English that California has? And like, I didn't know that. I'm not surprised. Well, you know, old English, you only buy it in 40 ounces, right? You know, California has old English as 6-packs. In motherfucking 24-ounce cans and 12-ounce cans, old English.
California like a different planet.
Hey, and the alcohol content on that shit is a whole lot different. Just like the Cisco in California got a higher alcohol content. Like in California, shit has a higher alcohol content.
That's why I stay in Texas where it's safe. You drive through, you come to Texas, there's a sign on there that say, don't mess with Texas. They mean that.
Yeah, because if you turn the wrong street, you might not come back.
Well,
Texas will go to war with the federal government. Texas will go to war with the federal government.
You know what else they say? Guess what else they say?
Everything bigger in Texas. Everything bigger in Texas.
Exes live in Texas. all my exes in Texas. You feel me?
Hey, that's too bad. That's too bad.
And the fucked up shit about it, Texas will go to war with the government, but every time they got their ass wiped out. That Waco, Texas shit.
That wasn't Texas going to war with the government. That was David Koresh.
I said that they did him like he was a nigga. I said that
they not playing that out here, man.
I said it's about time motherfuckers get social justice. They doing the motherfucker like they do niggas now.
Yeah, he was wilding though, bro. He told them that they wasn't gonna get the building back. He wasn't gonna get none of the people back if they didn't meet their demands. They was wilding.
Hey, but I'm gonna tell y'all something that y'all don't know. You know, I went to federal court because I had to go do my federal time, right? when you in the back going to the judge's chamber, when you coming through the back, because I had to go through the back because I was already incarcerated. So, we have a different tunnel that we come in, right? Well, the federal, you can see on top of the thing before you go out there, it says, if you try to escape or take hostages, you will be killed. The federal government do not negotiate with terrorists. That's what it says. It said the federal government do not negotiate with criminals. So they let us know that before, Beaumont, Texas. I was at Beaumont, Texas, right? But that's why I stabbed the police officer at Beaumont, Texas. Got me 2 years in the hole for that shit and almost got me killed. But when you go into the courtroom, it says that if you take hostages or whatever, they will shoot you and the hostage. They already let you know. It's right there. Ask anybody that's been to federal court from an inmate perspective. Like, you see that shit before you go out there. They let you know before you go, like, then go ahead and try. Go ahead and try. We're going to wax that ass. We're going to wax that ass. And if you take the only person you probably take hostage is the judge. I don't think they're going to hit the judge, but the DA, prosecutor, motherfucking your attorney, they all up for it. That's why when y'all see on TV, they call it a federal SWAT team or a federal task force. Them niggas come in with the shades on, with the green lights and the motherfucking the damn night vision. They come in with the flashbangs and they come in shooting. Yep. They do not negotiate. Yeah, Beaumont, Texas, hard as hell. I was only at Beaumont, Texas for like a week. No. I got sent to the hole my second day. But then I was there for like a week before they sent me to the hospital. Then they brought me back. I was on hunger strike. Then they shipped me out to Marion, Illinois. I got sent to Marion, Illinois for the DART program. I was up there with Larry Hoover now. Like, that was Supermax. They had us underground. We come out for 3 hours a week. On Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, we got to go in the dog kennel for 1 hour. But then in 2005 or 2006? Near the end of 2005, they started turning all them old prisons into FCIs. Like, that's why they made a new Beaumont. But Beaumont, Leavenworth, Atlanta, Marion, Terry Hutt, they had to make another Terry Hutt. They turned all them things into FCIs and made new ones, level 7s. So I got to go to Lee County, Virginia. So I got to go back to the yard. I've been in the hole for 2.5 years. And the funny shit about that 2 cent, I ain't still in the yard for about like a week. And I ended up stabbing a DC nigga because he told me I looked good and he was going to fuck me. So I was like, oh, okay.
Damn.
That's what I said. I said, damn.
What he say? He said we can do it the easy way or we can do it the hard way.
Nah, it wasn't like that. Like, nigga name was Hoscaller. We were playing spades. And they were down. They was down bad. And them niggas was gambling, spanking their ass. We was spanking their ass. My partner, he from Louisiana, he talking shit. I started, nigga was putting up all the money and he was giving me a third of the profit. And then, motherfucker, matter of fact, we ran a Boston on that ass, so that was double. And nigga was acting like we ain't about to motherfucking run a double. And he was like, nah, you gonna pay double. And then, nigga gave me the whole thing. He was like, nigga, fuck you. And I was like, fuck me? I said, fuck with me, nigga. Shit, you getting mad over a goddamn game? Like, I thought he was just joking a little bit. But he was like, nigga, I'm gonna fuck you. And I was like, what? He said, you heard me, nigga. I'm gonna fuck you, nigga. Your cute ass. I said, oh, word. Went ahead and got on up, went to my room, hollered at my cellmate, like, bro, you got one of them jiggies on you? Because, I just got to the yard. And I was sitting there, and then I went to the phone before we locked down. I called my mom and everything. I was like, yo, mom. She said, hey, baby. I said, let me call you before I call my grandma. I said, I love y'all. I said, I'm about to go back on a trip. She said, don't do nothing stupid. I say, Mama, I'm going to come out the way I come in, straight. She said, oh, baby, do what you got to do. That's what Mama said. She said, baby, do what you got to do. I got my jump. We locked in for count at 3:30. Count cleared at 4:15. We came out that motherfucker and I jugged that nigga like I was trying to get some free paper. I jugged that nigga like 7, 8 damn times for the police came and saved that nigga life. I hopped on that nigga back. I wrapped my legs around his waist. I had my arm up under his throat and I was hitting him in his damn chest. Motherfucker ain't about to tell me he gonna fuck me. Like, shit. And Two said the way he said it to me, I was like, this nigga serious. He was a big nigga. He was 5'6" horizontally. Not height, but he was 5'6" wide. That was a nigga that been locked up for over 20 years. But it always be like that with them DC niggas, dog. Because after I ended up going to the hole for 18 months again. So, like, out of my 10 years, I did over 5 years in the goddamn hole. I started getting to where I like being alone. For the rest of my bid, I wouldn't even let nobody move in my cell. They was talking about, come on, Smith, we need to get you a cellmate. We kind of packed. I said, okay. They gave me a cellmate, and I told that motherfucker, I said, look, nigga, you got to sit down when you piss. You like, why? I said, because I don't want your piss splashing on my floor. Because I had waxed up my cell and everything. Like, my floor was so clean, 2 cents. I had put like 8 coats of wax on that motherfucker and sprayed it down with the water and went over with the buffer and shit. And I had the smell goods from the magazines and shit, plus the prayer oil up in that motherfucker. So when the female officers used to come around, they used to be like, ooh, so that shit smell good. I said, you know it. And they could look at the floor, and that floor was candy painted, 2 cents. I'm talking about it looked like if you took a running start, you could just jump and splash on my floor because my floor was so goddamn wet. Do you hear me, 2 cents? That motherfucker was wet. Like I used to keep that motherfucker
crazy
wet.
person.
I'm serious. You be surprised what motherfuckers like to do in prison. Like, yeah, nigga. Like I used to keep that floor wet. I used to get the water bottle, spray over top of it. Then when I spray with the water bottle, I just hit it one time with the buffer. That motherfucker be looking like clear coat on a goddamn caddy.
I know if Bud knock out Canelo, Victor Conte asked me to be arrested. That's who needs to go to jail.
Died. You know, Victor Conte, his ass died anyway.
Is he really? Because he was really on X. Like I thought you was sick. You wasn't on sick when you was up here putting fake test results up for Bud Crawford.
They say he got cancer, didn't he?
That's what they said, but then he was on the internet calling YouTubers names and stuff. I was like, I thought this man had cancer. Worried about the wrong thing. But what do you know what I thought about? What if Victor Conte is giving these fighters stuff and they don't know, and he don't want the public to keep talking because he don't want them to get suspicious? But I don't think that's necessarily true because the way Tim Bradley and Sean Porter started capping.
I'm not about to let you do that, 2 cents. When you was an athlete and you was going for the Olympics, right? You hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Did you know everything you put into your body?
I mean, I took supplements. I thought I knew what they were. They was telling me they was something.
But you paid attention to everything you put in your body, right?
What you mean paid attention? Like I was on top of it? Like, listen, my trainer said you need these supplements, and I took them. That's as far as it went.
Okay, well, when you get to a different level, you know, when it's your livelihood, you know everything that goes in your body, every calorie, all that shit. You know everything that goes into your body. So it ain't gonna be like you taking something that you don't know what the fuck you're taking. Like exactly when Sean Porter had to agree to let Bud take snack for them to fight. Remember, Sean Porter already knew it.
No, Sean Porter said that was a lie. He don't.
He said what?
You chopped up.
Sean Porter said that was a lie. He don't know why Victor Conte said that.
Because Sean Porter, you didn't want people to know that you was on snack when you fought Earl.
Snackerific. You went
to snack tactics.
Snack tactic. I like that. Snacktabulous, snacktastic, snacksational, snackerific. Snack is amazing.
Snackadocious. He was
Snackadocious.
yeah, I just made that up. Snackadocious.
But yeah, you went to South Carolina, right, Jay?
I went to New Mexico State University.
Oh, New Mexico State. Okay.
She went where?
She ran track at
New Mexico State University.
The Lobos?
No, the Aggies. We was in New Mexico State. Not the Aggies. We were what was our mascot? I don't even know what our mascot was. But you talking about New Mexico and Albuquerque.
New Mexico was the Lobos.
I was in Las Cruces.
Oh,
I went to New Mexico State.
Oh, you was in the state. You was in the ghetto. You was in DeVry.
I was in Little Mexico.
Nigga said DeVry.
Not DeVry. Hell no. Not DeVry.
She ain't even catch me.
Nah, we serious. Now we serious about success. Not DeVry.
Yeah, I had to throw a little DeVry in there, you know. But yeah, like they doing a lot of funny business, though. It's a lot of funny business going on.
It is. There's a lot of funny commentary going on, man. But shoot, come Saturday, all that commentary get put to bed. That's the best thing about the ring. The ring settle all that ish, and I can't wait for it to go to the ring.
And the fucked up shit about it, they about to put it where
63% of people putting that money on Bud is what you said.
Yes.
You said 63%. Yes, wow.
63% of bets have been on Terrence Crawford.
They about to change that money line,
Crawford and 10, huh?
They about to change that money line, ain't they?
Nah, because if you do, that's just like motherfuckers putting their money on the underdog and the underdog loses. What do they lose? They don't lose a damn thing. But if they make Bud the favorite, then you make Canelo the underdog and Canelo wins, then you're going to have to pay out that motherfucking bread. With Bud being the underdog and people betting on him, you still ain't got to pay shit out. You would rather people still keep putting money on Bud. That's how they trick you sometimes. Like, they will put an obvious game right there. You like, man, ain't no way. And they had the line so that they're close, them motherfuckers get blew out. You like, man, I knew. But they scared you with that shit. See, a lot of motherfuckers looking at Bud, they're like, man, Bud gonna win this shit. I don't know why he the underdog. And all the motherfuckers gonna put their money on that shit and it's gonna be bad. Now, he's not the favorite, Juke, but he's the favorite. He's the people's favorite. But Las Vegas ain't got that nigga's favorite.
Yeah.
Can I get 2 people to support the grind and the cash app or the PayPal? I just need 2 people to support the motherfucking grind, people. Can I get 2 people in the cash app or the PayPal? Support your luck a YouTube star. I mean, not a YouTube star, YouTube creator. And 2 shots for the LDBC. And somebody asked me what they mean, the LDBC mean. It means the low down boxing community. It's an acronym for the down low boxing community.
That's crazy.
Hey, look. Did y'all know that LDBC?
Shout out to them.
And shout out to that nigga Chump Side, the pussiest nigga on the internet. Yep. Nigga be slow stroking my
shout out to Champ. Sorry, man. I don't like to throw no shade on him, but I do notice that sometimes he be handling women a little bit differently than I think he should. But other than that,
well, you know, men that can't please women the right way, they hate women. See, that's the problem. People be like men hate women. The only men that hate women are men that don't know the joys in being involved with a woman. Because if you can ever take a woman in throes of passion, how could you hate a woman? You feel what I'm saying? How could you hate something that beautiful when you can make beautiful music, but when you can't play the instrument, and you can't make shit sing, of course you're gonna hate it. You're gonna feel inadequate. You're gonna feel like you missing out. And you know, unfortunately, a lot of men are missing out on a beautiful thing. Too crazy.
Keith Murray.
What did I say?
Now, he been good today, Juke. He been good today, Juke.
Hey, I'm about to say, Juke, I ain't even started running them up today. Like, I'm actually trying to be sensitive because of the conversation me and Key had earlier. And she told me I need to cut this bullshit.
Yeah, Juke. 2 cents been keeping him on his P's and Q's, man. He ain't really left.
She's talking about he ain't been bad when he gets started.
he about to turn up. So we about to before he go run amok. We're gonna try to taper that off. Shout out to that boy inside.
But this is the crazy shit about it though.
Press one.
2 cents. This is what I'm saying though. If I'm saying something that's not right, tell me I'm wrong then.
No, it's not that you be wrong. It's
how you be
no
right.
wrong. It's the balance of the show. You got the stories, you got the jokes, you got the bars, you got the punchlines, and you got Key. She got the tea, she got the facts, she's super serious, she got the stories the other channels ain't giving. So it's a very good mix, and it makes for a very entertaining show. We don't have that type of dynamic on YouTube with boxing. It's no other show with that dynamic.
The chat be
and then wild. You got the AMC crew, so you know we be in the chat wilding.
Shout out to my brother, Life is Good, bro. I'm always trying to get them lessons. Life is good. I think it's the problem that I'm blunt with it. I don't sugarcoat shit. That's what it is. Like, I don't tiptoe around shit because, you know, I wear a size 13 and a half shoes. So ain't no tiptoeing for me. You feel me? Sometimes you just got to drop your nuts and let your shit hang sometimes, dog. Shit. And look at it and ask what you gonna do with that. And that go my motherfucking nigga right there. KO motherfucking boxing 86. Always gonna be my nigga
knockout?
Right there.
What's going on?
Knockout, come bless us.
Oh, speaking of knockout, I just watched a KO video not too long ago about them saying that the commission saying that, you know, they hadn't voted on or approved a fight for taking Jake Paul. And I remember I was like, ain't no way they did all of this and they ain't got this fight approved yet. But then I was thinking maybe they trying to bully the commission into making a fight once they see how receptive everybody is going to be to it and how much money and stuff this will bring to the city. So I think that they would do themselves a disservice, in my opinion, if they don't approve the fight. And it's with Netflix, so I'm pretty sure that decision would have some repercussions for them going forward.
Well, you know, they didn't want to make Conor McGregor and Floyd Mayweather a real fight, but it happened. You feel what I'm saying? And just like I told everybody that if we looking at real shit of boxing, there's no way Jake Paul, even though he's 60 pounds bigger than Tank, would beat Tank Davis if they was fighting for real. Like, size don't fucking matter.
He getting his ass whooped.
Yeah, size don't matter if you got a skilled individual versus a non-skilled individual. And y'all see the betting lines opened up. You see, Key didn't want to admit it, but y'all see the betting line. Tank was the favorite on the betting lines. But what I'm saying is, I get it. I get what people are saying. They didn't want Tank to take that fight. But if you say you fuck with somebody, Juke, that too big shit don't mean nothing, Juke. That too big shit don't mean nothing. You must ain't really watch real boxing. You got to realize Jake Paul is not a real fighter. He's not a real fighter. So, you know, if an amateur go against a pro, the amateur could be big. It's not going to be no problem. I'm gonna tell you like this, Juke. Mario Barrios is 6 feet tall as well, but Mario Barrios is a skilled boxer. He's more skilled boxer than Jake Paul. And you know, Logan Paul was also over 6 feet tall when Floyd fought him. You feel me? So, you know, Floyd carried that nigga. He knocked him out in the big gloves and had to carry the man. What I'm saying is, competitively, I don't like the fight, but, you know, Tank getting his bag, and I can't never get mad at somebody for getting their bag. Because we all out here to get what we can get the bag and get on. You know, Tank said he gonna fight Roach after that fight. Okay, cool. But like I said, if it's the other way around, the other people will get rid of you. So you might as well get what you can get. And everybody knows that. You know, to get the most money for the least risk is what people do. Respectfully, I disagree as well, Miss Juke, because Tank is way more skilled by far, but he can't take real punches from a heavyweights. Jake Paul, do you think Jake Paul can punch like a heavyweight, Miss Juke? Have you ever watched Jake Paul throw a punch, Juke? Jake Paul has slapping shots. Do you not know that fighters that are skilled, right? They know how to roll with shots, Juke. They know how to defend, protect their shots. And do you know that the area in which Jake Paul is going to be trying to hit that man is going to be a small window for Jake Paul to go for? And while Jake Paul is going for that, first off, Jake Paul is too slow. He's too slow. So when he's trying to connect, Tank can step in or sidestep and get in between there and do what he got to do. Like, I've seen look at Suge Knight. Suge Knight got knocked out by a nigga half his size. Like, that size shit, only thing, like they say, bigger they is, the harder they fall, right? Also, the bigger they is, the slower they are. You can't be slow trying to land shit. You feel me? Just like they think Terrence Crawford and this Canelo fight about to be motherfucking competitive. This shit's not about to be competitive. And then, like Frequent said earlier, he want to give Terrence Crawford all the credit if he wins, but none of the bullshit if he lose. I say keep the same shit that you kept with Jermell Charlo. With Jermell Charlo, hold on.
Well, they painted this narrative that Jermell Charlo just, if you listen to them talk, they just make it seem like Jermell just went in there and ran around. Like, he ain't throw no punches, he ain't land no combos. Like, he just went in there and ran around. That's not what happened. And I don't understand why Jermell Charlo got more backlash for the fight than Canelo. Because Canelo, why are you fighting somebody off an 18-month layoff, off with a broken hand, coming up 2 weight classes? Y'all should have been mad at Canelo for agreeing to that fight. But y'all mad Charlo was quote unquote trying to survive. Like, it just don't make sense to me. And even if Bud go up and he fight Canelo and this fight ain't all that, I'm gonna blame Canelo. Cause why do you keep fighting these little bitty ass fighters? I don't understand.
They paying him big ass checks. You know what I'm saying? I hope he get that damn Benavidez fight. I really do. That's the fight I would love to see. I hope. Like, after the
why do y'all think this man gonna fight Benavidez? He'll probably do a Bivol rematch before he fight Benavidez.
I think you're right on that. I think that if he would fight Benavidez, I think it would be his last fight. And I think the reason being is because it will make a lot of money, and I think then he doesn't care about the Mexican people writing or riding for him. I think that is a fight for Mexico in his mind, and I don't think he don't want to give up Mexico just yet. And I'm not so sure that he would give up Mexico, but you know, I think that's what he reasons within himself. But I do see it being a huge money-making fight. I do seeing it be one fight that he can make before he goes out, his last hurrah, something for the people. And I hope that, you know, on top of that, you know, we get the fights we want to see out of one Tank Davis. It only seems to apply to certain fighters that they're not fighting or giving people the fights they want to see. Tank Davis happens to be one. Canelo with the Benavidez, and then also Boots. But there's a lot of people out there not giving us fights that we want to see, and hopefully we start seeing those fights. That's what I really want.
I mean, the question is, who is giving you fights that you want to see? That's the question.
Well, according to these people,
I think Canelo about to catch Bivol off his back surgery and get that rematch. I could see him doing that. And I think I don't know which fighter. See, my thing is, I don't necessarily be like, oh, this fighter need to fight this person. This fighter needs to fight that person. So I can't really say, oh, this fighter's not giving me the fights I want to see. I don't want to see, or I want to see. Because I never hear people say who they want Shakur Stevenson to fight. Exactly. Or I never hear people say who they want Devin Haney to fight. Or I never hear people say who they want Benavidez to fight, right? It's always this one person, they need to fight this person, or they this and that because they ain't giving you the fights they want to see. And it's like, who else is giving you the fights you want to see? Like, this is all across the board. And if you go back in history, them fighters ain't giving you all the fighters you wanted to see either. I'm not trying to defend nobody or nothing like that. I'm just trying to make a point that this shit happens all across the board. I can name a laundry list of fights that Bud Crawford didn't quote unquote get that I wanted to see. But when it's y'all favorite fighters, everybody ducking them. So that's why you don't get the fights, and y'all cool with that.
Yeah, it'd be the narrative, and unfortunately it is the case. That's why I love for fighters who have narrative spent on them to spin it back on them and fight. Because I think that in that process, we're going to see a lot of people get eaten some humble pie. But, you know, that's ultimately what I came from. I came from a time where, you know, fights were fought. The 90s, they fought people. The 80s, they fought people. The 70s, they fought people. Now, I wasn't there to see the fights in the 70s, but all I can do is hear about them. I hope that we get to the point where.
I mean, but imagine if you was living at that time, though. It probably would be the same thing. Like, it's this person that's in the cut to fight. They don't want to fight him. They fighting this person instead. Like, we don't know all the ins and outs because we wasn't there. And then even now we have more access to information and more access to what's going on and people putting out negotiations in the public and all of this stuff. So, you know, narratives can be created and things can always be made up to look a certain way. That's why I always say just understand the business of boxing and you won't be able to be manipulated or confused as much, in my opinion.
Oh, for sure.
You could really understand, you know, kind of what's going on. Like, it is what it is. Like, if these fighters don't fight these fighters, they just don't fight these fighters. But it doesn't take anything away from them as far as they skill or how they perform in the ring. That's the only issue I have with it. Like, you could feel the type of way because they not fighting who you want them to fight, but don't diminish them. Like, it doesn't diminish them as a fighter because they not fighting who you want them to fight.
That's absolutely true. Unfortunately, we live in a time and place where people love to take away from folks. They don't like to build them up. And they like to follow the piper. And the piper lead their ass to the ocean, let all of them fall up into it.
And then, not to mention, all they do is keep moving the goalposts. Like, you see them doing it to Boots Ennis. Oh, Boots needs to fight Stanionis. Okay, if Boots unified and this and that. Boots fight Stanionis, Boots unify. It's like they just threw that. You would never think Boots unified any division the way they talk about Boots. Like, it's crazy when y'all cry about another fighter not ever unifying. And that's your biggest gripe with that fighter. And then your biggest gripe with this fighter is he ain't fought no names. Or he ain't had no big fight. Like, it's just, y'all just pick and choose. But it is what it is. It's boxing at this point. I just can't wait till Saturday to see this Canelo Crawford fight and how it's going to go down. How you see it going, Thomas? You see it going all 12? You see a stoppage? You see some knockdowns? You see a draw coming?
If it's a stoppage, it will be Canelo. I think Canelo's going to press him. And I think he's going to hit him and keep him on the defensive. I think that it will go the distance, but it will be not so competitive. I don't think that he's going to be able to keep him off of him, so to speak. So therefore, he's going to keep him away. And I think that that's going to play a factor into the way that the fight looks. If he exchanges, I think Canelo will start.
What up or go? Where you at, bruh? I'm about to have to hop off. But you there, Thomas? You're gonna have to close out the show because I'm about to have to hop off. Y'all hear me in the chat?
I had a phone call, so it took me off. But yeah, I mean, I don't see him really engaging once he gets hit and that hit resonates like it resonated with Charlo. So I think that will put him pretty much in the mode where he's not trying to engage, and I think that's how we see the fight play out. However, if he does engage in the fight, then I think we can likely see a stoppage, because in his quest to get his get back and try to punch in between the punches, he's gonna get hit with something, whether to the body, mainly gonna be to the body. That's gonna alter the whole course of the fight. But I still see it going decision, and it's gonna be unanimous Canelo.
Okay.
Now, I mean, like I said, I do pull for Bud, so I want Bud to win. I don't let his fans or them buttercups over there sway me on that thing. But I just, he's coming all the way up, and he's coming up against somebody who doesn't like the look of losing to certain fighters because of how it looked one time. And when he came in the ring against Charlo, the dude looked like a totally different Canelo. That dude was yoked, and he was ready.
Sitting down between the rounds.
Wasn't sitting down, wasn't doing nothing, man. And I mean, like, people say Charlo didn't try. I think he did try. I don't think he tried as hard as he could have, and didn't take advantage of as many opportunities as he could. But when he got hit in that shoulder that one time, I think that was enough for him to say, like, yo, that dude hit me in some other place, man. I might not be able to take that. So I got to gauge against it.
We're going to see him first couple rounds. I think it might be good for the first couple rounds. And then after that, it might start to get a little slow, a little hesitant, a little apprehensive.
Yeah.
That's what I see happening. But I got to hop off here, man. I got to go do
all right, Jay. You know, it's always a pleasure talking this boxing with you.
All right, Thomas. Hey, y'all catch me tonight, 10:30 p.m., 2 cents.
I'll tune in.
I'm going to holler at y'all.
For sure.
Sorry about that. I got knocked off. I don't know what the hell happened. I guess everybody gone now. All right. Peace and bless to everybody, man. I'll catch y'all tomorrow.